So we are here in the beautiful Mooney. From the shape of the wings to the shape of the fuselage to the shape of the tail. And one thing I always forget this has, if you look over here, it's got like spoilers. Isn't that so cool? I've never seen a GA plane that has that. I forget that this has it all the time. And I guarantee I'll probably never use them because I forget to think, you know, hey, let me pull my spoilers on this Ovation, you know. But there's a couple things I love about this plane, and one of them is the sound. For some reason, you know, Carenado stuff usually sounds fine. Here, let's take off here. I never have any issues with Carenado's sound. Let's, you know, but I've never heard a Carenado plane and been like, oh my gosh, this sounds so good, except for this plane here. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's listen to it. Like, that sounds fine, but once we get up in the air, I'm going to pull the prop back, kind of let that engine kind of relax a bit, settle into itself, get gear up and ground effect. Off we are. Another thing I like a lot is the trim. It's a Mooney thing, you know, just having that tape showing you exactly, like flaps are no notches, you just feel it out and you can see exactly where it is on that tab. But same with trim, I love a visual cue that's right there to see on the trim. But alright, let's get this puppy up here, pull the throttle back, pull the prop back. One thing I like to do is let's do a quick little broach here. Is when you've got, you know, your prop full forward, your mixture full forward, and you go power idle, because this thing's fast, man. Like, it sits around 80 if you're not careful on approach air. I guess that's why it has spoilers. But let's just loop around and do approach air. But the sound when it's on power, when the power's on idle, is mean, dude. It sounds like it's gonna kick your ass. Sorry to cuss, but it literally sounds like it's gonna call you a nerd and punch you in the fat face. You know, here it is. What I mean by that, hold on. Prop full forward. Try to lose some speed here. I was just flipping around. Just gonna dump flaps through. Gear down. We want to be high. Alright, that's good. Now we'll go power idle. Doesn't that just sound mean? Oh, I guess I'm tuned into the frequency there. Morse code. I'm not sure what's going on. But it just sounds so mean. I mean, I'm power idle and I'm going down, you know, 600-700 feet a minute, and I'm still at 80 knots. So actually, let's do this. I could sit here and float all day. Just throw our spoilers out. Look at our speed. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah. That bleeds it right off. I guess that makes sense. It's totally destroying the airfoil. You know, the airflow going over the wing, so that makes sense that it wouldn't just fall out of the sky. But man, this plane's so cool. It's a weird one. I got it on sale, as I do 99% of all my planes, at least all my GA planes. Like, I can't remember what I paid for this. I want to say it was like 12 bucks, and it's certainly worth that. I think normally it's like 20. And honestly, if you like Moonies, it's definitely worth it. I'm sure not every circuit breaker is going to work, and it's not going to sputter the way that it's supposed to on, you know, this particular year model, blah, 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 blah. But exterior-wise, like, let me just stop here so you can see. the wheels a little better and the model. I mean, it's Carenado, so it's gonna look beautiful, but just look at that. Nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. Looks great. Is it $20 great? Yeah, it's up to you. Let's get the lights on the ceiling. I always forget those are there too. I have button maps for these, so I never really pay attention. That works. I will say I hate that it's not on an axis. Like, you can't control how much of it you get. It just goes full out, full in. Small gripe, but
8311 tower, runway 4 left.
doors open, of course. Sound change, of course. You get a tablet with it. Let's pull this out here. Let's take a look at this tablet. Typical Carenado stuff. So let's look at our static elements. Can't remember what comes on this one. Chocks, cones, covers. It's to be expected. Looks great. Chocks look great. Get the tow bar. Just different doors. Let's open up that one. I haven't flown this in forever. That's cool. It's nice. What else we got here? Okay, so you can choose. Actually have the 750, so I'm gonna put that in there. Nice. I don't have the fancy one because I'm poor. Let's go next. Okay, and state, or state. Ability to choose what state it's in. State select, some might call it. ELT works. Cool. Man, this plane's cool. It's a great little cruiser. It's a good, I'd say it's a good VATSIM GA plane. It's straightforward. You know, as much as I like the black squares and all the ones, the just flight that can, overheat if you're not doing it right, cause issues. This one's, it's gonna fly regardless. You can do whatever you want to it and it's gonna be reliable. It's gonna still work. Which is a good thing, and which, some people may not want, but I like it. Like I said, it's reliable, it's gonna work, it's gonna do what you expect. You can't really complain, man. I like it. I'm trying to see if there's any. I don't know what that does. Power lights. It's a little light there. Oh, I see. Control your oxygen. Very cool. It's a good little plane. I enjoy it. It's a fun cruiser, like I said. And it sounds outstanding. I will say I wish there was more liveries for this plane, but I mean, there's only so many for a Mooney in real life, I suppose, and it's got pretty much all of them. It comes with a couple, but I'm talking about on flysim.to. But the design of the cockpit's just so nice too. Love this panel. Phenomenal. Okay, that's all I gotta say about it. Quick review. Easy, not too in-depth. Bye.